Alright, in this video we are going to be talking about Blackleg and why I believe that it is the best fighting style in GPO. Let me explain. So, I think everybody can agree that the best two, or a majority of people can agree that the best two fighting styles in the game are either Rokushiki or Blackleg. Now, that's just because of the mobility that they hold over every other fighting style. No other fighting style has mobility like these two, which really puts them at a great advantage over the others. But I can't understand why people would say Rokushiki is their favorite, but I can't understand why they would say it's the best. You can rely on the dash a lot for a lot of metas like Afro dashing, but you can also use combo extenders like Collier for Blackleg. I don't know why they're not as appreciated. I understand Afro dashing is like way better, but it's also way harder to do, especially consistently. But we're not getting into metas or all that. What I'm really saying is, with Blackleg, you're given a full basic kit. You're given like B-Shot, Collier, Conquisser, Table Party Kick Course, which is completely broken, and Anti-Manner Kick Course. I think that's the basic moveset. And GPO, of course. B-Shot can be used just for people like I think it's extra damage than a normal M1, but it'll just get people off of you. Collier has a very short cooldown, and it's a very good guard break. You can use it to extend combos. Conquisser is a bit of a hard move to land. It's kind of a waste of a move, honestly. It's not the greatest. I've seen some people use it, but to me it's just whenever you're really low and you're very slow, people will use it to like either gap close or to run away. That's about the only viable uses I've seen for it. Excuse me. Anyway, then you have Anti-Manner, which is amazing to up tilt to. It does great damage. It doesn't use alt bar. It's a very good move. Table Party Kick Course, probably the most broken skill that's not from a Devil Fruit in this game. If you don't know, all you do is land one perfect block or guard break someone, and you can get a ridiculous amount of damage off with Table Party Kick Course and get a whole extra combo after the fact if you jump at the end of your Table Party Kick Course. Now, it's very broken, and you can hold it out all the way and get a lot of damage. So overpowered, in fact, that holding it out is considered toxic. Like, you're not even supposed to do it. That's how incredibly good Blackleg is. Now, I say all of this about basic Blackleg, but we haven't even touched on the other half of the kit. Now, we touch on Diable Jambe or Demon Step. This kit is a bit more controversial, I guess. It's not viewed as very good, mainly because of its stamina drain, and it's very heavy stamina drain. Well, it's not very heavy, but when you mix it with you constantly using your moves or GPOing around, it is. But I think that's mainly because people use Diable wrong. People view it as a mode or a transformation, which I guess at the surface level that's what it is. But that's not how I see people using it, and that's not how I use it. I enter it whenever I have an idea. Like, either I run out of hockey, or I do it simply to get these moves out. I'm not doing it to go in for M1s. I'm doing it to get off a certain combo and then instantly switch off. I'm just trying to get my damage out with it as fast as I can and then switch back to normal Blackleg. Its kit is also really good. It actually, like, if you're a Blackleg main, I would definitely recommend getting Diable, strictly because you actually get an ult, something to put your ult bar towards, and it helps you with managing your hockey, because Diable is the only fighting style where your M1s won't require any sort of armament hockey to hit Logia users, which is really good. I'm pretty sure they also, like, its moves, or maybe its M1s, something along the way, it inflicts burn damage. It has a ranged move. It has a ult very similar to Rokugan. I think Spectre works as a combo extender, and it has a very decent guard break, the axe drop. So yeah, you're given. I think Demon Step gets a bad rep, even though it's a pretty good fighting style. I don't understand why its rep is so bad. I mean, I kind of do understand why it's so bad, but because I used to hate on it too. But anyway, that's really enough about Demon Step. On to an overall kind of recap-ish. I understand that Blackleg is definitely getting nerfed next update. I'm pretty sure people are aware of that. The table party thing is getting nerfed, and I don't know if it will still be the best post nerf, because I don't know if that's all they're nerfing or not. But I'm saying for right now, to me, this is just the best fighting style. And to those people who can't get used to not having the Rokushiki dash, just trust me. I've talked to so many people who have used Rokushiki for a long time and then switched over to Blackleg, and obviously they complained about not being able to use the Rokushiki dash. But once you get used to it, you won't need to rely on it anymore. You can find a way to play without it. It's a bit of a learning curve to it, but that's just a bad thing about over relying on the Rokushiki dash, in my opinion. Trying to switch off of any other fighting style is just, it makes it way harder to get used to it. But yeah, pretty much you get a good combo extender, high damage moves, low cooldowns, table party kick course, which is a broken move. You're given high M1 damage for a low amount of strength. I'm pretty sure like 175 strength, and you'll do like 33 in M1, and you can increase that more if you have Diable. But yeah, so then you go to the Diable moveset, which I think is overhated on, to be honest. It's a pretty good moveset, but yeah, I think that's everything. Maybe I should talk on the other fighting styles and why they aren't really the best. Like Fishman, you're definitely lacking mobility, and on its own you can't do much. Blackleg, it can achieve, like, it can do very good on its own and with other things. One sword style, you can't use it with a weapon. You're lacking mobility. Its moves are predictable, and so is your playstyle with it. I'm not a big fan of one sword style. And Mink is just not a good fighting style. I think if you ask anyone in general, Mink, they'll say it's the worst fighting style, because it really isn't. I made a whole video on how Mink is the worst fighting style in the game. But yeah, Blackleg I just think is the best. You are given so much, and it is so versatile in the way that you can use it. I think you can combine Blackleg with any devil fruit and make it work. I know like fruits like Magu are usually paired with Roku, and fruits like Sushi are usually paired with Roku, but I have seen, or I have made, each of those work in the past. I think I've done Magu Blackleg before on YouTube. I never made a video on it or anything, but I know Winter has, and I recently made a Blackleg Sushi video. So really, Blackleg can just pair with everything so easily, and it can pair with some things very good, like Goro. It pairs with Goro so exceptionally well, and I guess the main reason for that is you're given an extra combo extender along with lightning paralyzation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Blackleg is, in my opinion, the best fighting style. If you don't agree with that, that is perfectly fine. You don't have to. It's just my opinion, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.